What's up, YouTube? And I'm back at you with the video, and I'm just giving my uh, stats after the Alabama versus Mississippi State game. Alabama won the game big, and I'm gonna just read off the stats. Alabama won the game 40-17. Uh, Good road victory for the Alabama Crimson Tide going on the road in the SEC, and especially a night game. Night games in the SEC are really hard to get by. Alabama eventually settled down and uh, won the match. Jalen Miro finished the game with 164 yards. He didn't throw any touchdowns in this matchup. Um, I feel like Alabama needs to, score touchdowns, uh, more consistently. A lot of these points came off of field goals, and Will Riker just making, uh, ace. He's an ace at, kicking the ball for us, and did a phenomenal job. And Jalen Miro rushing, he was able to get 2 touchdowns, run the ball in, but uh, it was okay, as far as, moving the offense down the field, they did a phenomenal job. You just would like to see the wide receivers get, some, showcase how good they are this year. I think the wide receivers are really good this year. We just haven't been, passing the ball downfield, consistently like how we've done in the past. But I do like that Alabama's run the ball more, so that's a plus. Chase McClellan, he finished with 63 yards and a touchdown. Alabama finished with 3 rushing touchdowns. And like I said, they didn't get any receiving touchdowns, but Maury Knoblack, he had the most receiving yards with 61. Um, Definitely a guy mismatch, because of his size as a tight end and he has speed. Alabama was able to get, 164 receiving yards. So uh, there's that. Um, Defensively, Alabama played really well. Um, did a phenomenal job. I think Alabama was able to get, let me see, Alabama was able to get 4 sacks in this matchup. So that's good seeing this Alabama defensive front get pressure and create sacks. We kind of struggled with that in the last couple of games, but consistently, the last matchup against Ole Miss and this matchup, they was able to get sacks. So Caleb Downs got an interception. Uh, just a phenomenal player as a freshman, really good. And I just like the defense as a whole. Um, they did give up 2 touchdowns in this matchup, but uh, I like the way the defense is playing. They look really good. Mississippi State, Will Rogers only got 107 yards passing and 1 touchdown. Um, Jeffrey Pittman, he was the only guy that was able to get a touchdown, uh, receiving wise. Rushing wise, Mississippi State finished with 154 yards rushing. Uh, Alabama would like to, pull that, get that back down. Don't allow teams to run the ball, but they did give up some big plays, but never enough where to the point where Alabama was in trouble, losing the game. But very good matchup. And none of the receivers went over like 100 yards receiving, anything like that. Jaquavius Marks, he had 7 yards receiving. Rushing, he had 68 yards on the ground. So uh, pretty good, pretty decent job, by Alabama. Um, it's going to be interesting going forward, though. Um, Alabama did give up some sacks in this matchup, but some of those were, you can blame it on Jalen Miro. Jalen Miro, in my opinion, needs to throw the ball away if he doesn't see anybody down there. You just can't take, sacks, stuff like that. But I'm impressed with the victory. Like I said, I would like for Alabama to get better at scoring consistent touchdowns, getting the wide receivers involved. Uh, I like the run game. Let it get more consistent. And, it's going to be on to the next, team that we play on our schedule. And it's going to be interesting to see how much better they can get. But that's all I have for the stats. You guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll definitely be back with more college football content. Thanks, guys, and roll tide.